All right, guys, this is another update to the Bitcoin Trading Journal series. Right now, we're just looking at the macro chart. This is Bitcoin USD weekly chart, but you can see here that I'm in this long position. I'm sort of trading this volatility as though it would break to the upside. You can go to some of my previous videos for some of the rationale for that. I think I've pretty much rehashed that quite often. But anyway, I'm in the trade now, and it's starting to move in my favor after the FOMC data release. So, the question now is, how do I manage this trade, and what are my intentions on the trade? Well, you can kind of see clearly where I have my stop, and where I want to manage risk below this low. And that doesn't mean that, like, if this low was taken out, that the macro necessarily would um, be, the whole macro picture is suddenly gone. No, it's not that. It's just that for the trade I'm in currently right now, if this level gets taken out, then at that point the risk reward model on the trade shifts into a risk reward model that's no longer favorable. And because of that, so it's not giving me a guarantee one way or the other. It's just an area where I need to start managing risk. Um, but as far as my targets on this trade, I'm probably a little bit on the verge of being greedy with that because I do expect volatility to expand. But that kind of goes against one of my trading mottos, which is to secure profits very early. And in that instance, then I have to have at least some near-term targets close to where I'm currently. I mean, you can see I'm pretty deep in profit as it is right now. I mean, you can pull up this trading account, but yeah, it's 2.64 million, 200,000. It's probably time to start taking profit already, but let's go over to the hourly chart. Yeah, I would set my first take profit right here, both these highs here, and then probably one or two here, maybe the base of this consolidation, and then the top at 20% risk model for each. But yeah, again, I'm looking for that pretty aggressive expansion of volatility. Ultimately, looking for uh, the lows or the highs that created the compressing range to be taken out and be taken out dramatically. But even so, I will take profit here, just because that's part of my methodology. And then you could manage a little bit tighter up here and get this area up here. Maybe you set a stop right here just to play it in tight. So let's see. I'll do that right now. I'm not going to set the exact take profits or all the take profits during this video because it would just take too long. But I can set the stop right here. So essentially, you got 450. Maybe position size is 100. Maybe manage 10 in profit. Excuse me, 20. Um, so I got 20% covered on that down move. And let's see, where's my ultimate stop? So this is the think of it as a hedge protector. This is the ultimate invalidation on the trade. So we can consider this to be the price swing, which is operating within. And if price comes down and hits the stop right here, then it sort of confirms this as an apex consolidation breaking to the downside. That's why I want my stop there. And I would look down to the next price distinction to re-add back up to that initial position size. Excuse me. And I like this region right here. You can see this low is set in this region. Also these highs right here. Probably is the 618 before this volatility expansion. You see this low here. Sets the volatility expansion. I bet if you drew 618 over this level, you essentially get in that region. It's not perfect, but yeah, I like this level here. To re-add, let's add this as a horizontal array, and let's see what that looks like on an hourly. Yeah, you can see that a little more clearly a little bit on the hourly. So It's the 39777. Doesn't have to be perfect. Again, I don't demand perfection on these levels. In fact, I leave room for price to not even hit those. So if the top of this comes in, this high comes in at 399.06 on Coinbase, I'll just put the order in at 40,000 essentially. So we'll put that 40,000. And just re-adding the risk that is managed with the stop here. And again, I'll play this dynamically. If the stop gets hit, I may play the scalp a little bit. And some of those intraday volatility moves are not getting captured on this journal series just because it's kind of impractical to do it. If you're trading the low time frame charts, things happen very, very quickly. You don't necessarily have time to upload a video on it. But to the extent that I can capture those in a video, I'll definitely gonna, pull up the video and try to grab those. Anyway, yeah, this is I think the 10th update to the Bitcoin Trading Journal series. I'm trying to demonstrate a great deal of consistency with this, and just maybe provide an example of what consistency looks like over a significant period of time. So anyway, if you like this series, just make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.